Hello, bro. It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm good. It's been a while. How you doing, man? It's nice to see you on the call. Nice to see you on the live session. Nice to have you here. Okay, fine. So before we get started, and let us share the link of the YouTube live. Share it to your status. Share it to your stories. Share it to your whatever platforms you can do a share. I want us to come up before I see anything. If we don't come up in numbers, I won't see anything today. I want us to come up. I want to have more people here. If not, I won't say anything here today. So do someone the good of sharing this and telling others to join before we get started. Before we get started. Okay, I just saw your reply now, Ankit. I'm doing great, bro. Can't miss the gold info for anything. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm living my best life and doing awesome. I'm really good. Really good. I'm having a few time and enjoying my life. We are in the bull run, we are in the bull season, and the market is booming. And okay, fam. So let's get started. Have we done a share? If you've shared the YouTube link, if you've done a share of it, type share on the chat. Let me know if you've shared, if you've supported today's session. Type share on the chat. Let me know. If you really want me to. It can't be more than this that big exchanges can able to. Uh, yeah, I, I think most of the exchanges had a shutdown, like Coinbase, and a couple of them had a shutdown. It's crazy. And I think it's just the beginning of what is going to happen in this bull run. A lot of things are going to happen in this bull run season, in this bull run time. A lot of things, and we just hope that a lot of people are positioned for what is going to happen so as to make the most out of it, and so they will not miss out. They will not miss out of it. But fortunately and unfortunately, some people will miss out, and but those who listen to the things I say, to the reviews I do, to the teachings and the guidelines I give, It's impossible for you to miss out. You are definitely opportune to want to make the best. So let's go straight to what we have for today. We've having a lot of people who are already typing shared, so I know you guys are supported of what everyone says. So welcome. So today I tagged today's team free money Rebosar on Bybit and the 360 crypto syndrome. Now there are two parts to whatever I want to teach today. The first part is showing us how we can make money for free on Bybit even without trading. If you don't want to trade, you don't want to copy trades, there's a different way you can actually make money for free week in, week out. Especially those who are in Africa and different part of the world that is not like in third world countries, they could literally be a very good edge for you. And the 360 crypto syndrome is something that majority of people experience. And in fact, it almost happened to someone today who is in the one of the groups, one of the private groups and all that as well. And I made him realize that he's about to take a wrong step because it's just like when you get to sell a coin right now and boom, the next week it moves up. I used to have those things. So there are people who've been in crypto for so long, they've been in crypto for so many years, yet they don't have results. These people are in what we call a 360 crypto syndrome. And the sad thing about this is that 80 to 90% of people who are involved in crypto are experiencing this syndrome. In other words, they are in this category. They are not really excelling as they should. That is the sad thing about this thing. But there's a but. There's a but. And the but is, what's the word I'm gonna use now? The but is, if you understand it and you apply the solution which I'm going to give, you can literally come out of it very well, because I was experiencing it. I had it at a point in my life and I came out of it, and you can definitely come out of it as well. So let's get straight to it. So what does free money Rebosar mean? So Rebosar is basically benefit. It's more like a different word for the word benefits, more like what you will call a gain. Someone is getting a benefit, someone is getting a gain, someone is getting um, opportunity to have what we call a bonus. So that's what basically free money Rebosar is. And how can you benefit from it? So basically, how does it sound if you are able to just do a little few clicks on your phone with a mobile app like the Bybit Exchange, and you are not copying any trades, but you're making money with that thing week in, week out? How does that sound to you? How does it sound? You're not doing entry and stop loss, but you're making money on it. Does that make sense to you? Does that sound thrilling to you? Because that is what I'm about to show you now. And now I might not be able to 100% log into the app right now because I'm not making use of a VPN at the point. So basically, but I did some little screenshot which I'm going to show, and it's very easy. What am I going to explain to you? The steps, the process is very easy. You just replicate it and do it, and you're definitely going to make a whole lot doing whatever I'm going to share to you. And I'm going to show you how you can benefit from it. So before I proceed, if you are on this live session right now and you are not registered under our Bybit network, you are not doing good to yourself, and you are not doing good to the benefits that are available within our Bybit trading network. Right now, ongoing, there's a campaign that rewards every single person who is trading under our Bybit trading network with their Bybit accounts. There's a reward that will be shared across them within the month of March, by the month of March. So make sure the trades your account is registered, is funded, and all that as well. But let's move straight to what we have. Move straight to what we have. So, how does making up to $50 to $100 coming. Let me do this. How does making up to $50 to $100 weekly sound to you? Does it sound interesting? Because $50 to $100 in, let's say, for those who are in a country like Nigeria, that is somewhere around 70,000 naira to 140,000 naira. And honestly speaking, this is the amount of money the poorest person in crypto should be making. Jokes apart, this is jokes apart. Now, if you are the poorest person involved in crypto, this is the amount you should be making. In other words, if you're somebody who is not progressing in crypto, you're not succeeding in crypto, this is the amount of money you should be making. You should be making at least $50 to $100 every single week. So it's not even like a major status quo. It's just something that you should. So there are some people who are now in the worst case scenario that they are involved in crypto and they are not even making up to that amount every week. Let's say that, when you look at this person, like, this person is not even trying at all. That's the barest minimum. The barest minimum. So somebody who is the poorest in crypto should be earning more than a civil servant in a third world country, because that's the opportunity. The opportunity is wide. The opportunity is crazy. The opportunity involved in crypto, it is wide and it is crazy. It's insane. I was speaking with a friend yesterday, and what were we discussing? We're discussing about the bull run and the opportunities involved in the bull run. And he was just sharing with me about a young man which is just 23 years of age, and he seemed to recently turned to 24 now. That young man, as I'm speaking to you, he just hit $4.5 million in his net worth value, and he just turned 24 years. 24 years old, and he just hit $4.5 million in his net worth value purely from crypto alone. Purely from crypto alone. And it was so insane because I had to like tell him to connect us on the call. Let us have like a discussion. Now, this is showing the possibility. I'm not even talking about myself now. This is showing the possibility involved in the ecosystem we are in. That there are a lot of young people who are doing so well, and $1 million anywhere in the world, you're a big man, you're a big boy, you're a big lady, you're a big woman, anywhere in the world. And this is somebody who is just 24 years old. Now, anything is possible if you understand the immense potential that is involved in cryptos. It is crazy. It is crazy. It's just like when I posted um one of the calls that we dropped in the Bull Run group, and which I posted it, and I think as of today it got about 39,000% on that asset class. Now, and I asked the question. I think I put it on my status that just imagine, there are people who like calculating how much a person uses on a trade. And I'm like, forget about using a very big amount now. If you know what you're doing, just imagine it's just $100. Imagine. As little as $100 margin. Because obviously, let's say I $100 margin. Just imagine I used 100, as little as $100 margin. And then talking 39,000%. Now calculate $100 times 39,000%. How much would I have made on that $100? On that $100 alone, that is going to be giving you $39,000. Now imagine, just now, let's just imagine. Now, I don't want to even say that's not even the amount I used on that particular trade loan. I'm just using a very small amount that your mind can imagine. Or let's say it was just $50 margin. $50 margin. And only that trade loan is over $20,000. And see, these things are going to be very consistent, very, very consistent. And if you've joined the Bybit the bull run group by now, you should have even seen some of the trades. I feel like last week it dropped like it's about six or so of them, and some of them you see me posting the wins and all that as well. That is just a tip of the iceberg. So anybody who is not even in the bull run group self is not even a serious person. They are still joking because they don't know the opportunity that it means when you are in the same group with somebody like SHIFU, somebody who has been in the internet industry for over 10 to 12 years and has also been trading for the past 8+ years, and I've been in crypto for going to 8 years now. So cumulatively, my experience in the internet industry is over 12 years. That's a decade and 2 years. There's some people, this is like half of their life I've been involved in internet space. I'm being involved in crypto for about 8 to 10 years now. It is not a few days. The level of access I have, it's crazy when it comes to the space and the industry, down to the biggest people in the space, the biggest. So anybody who is not involved in the bull run group does not even know. Charge whatever charge is there that is currently discounted is like, should I say is like, should I see it like charity. I see it like charity because some people don't understand what it means being there. So let's talk about this. So I believe making as little as $50 to $100 weekly should be sounding interesting to you. It's something that is cool and should make so much sense to you. I believe so that you'd want to make that amount of money. Am I right? As little as that. Now, I want to show you a screenshot of something. Before I go deep, let me show you a screenshot of this guy. This one was a very recent testimony. I get so many testimonies week in, week out on my DMs, which I don't even talk about. So this is the link for this one to join the Bull Run group. Just type that link, copy and paste it into your browser and follow the procedures, or get into my DM and then plug in ASAP. But let us look at this thing that is showing here on our screen. This is somebody's testimony, and this person said this is on Friday. So today is Wednesday, so that was like 4 5 days ago, right? So he said, "Yeah, thanks, boss. I bought and sold token when you posted it in the group back in November. I forgot about it, but I just saw that I got the airdrop today. Sweet 17,000 naira." So he's definitely in Nigerian, and he's talking about just one opportunity. Now, this is one of the Rebosar opportunities on Bybit that gave him free $10 of seven, just one. But now I want to show you how you can access many of these Rebosar at a go, even without me needing to post it on your own. You can access it on your Bybit account and be making this amount of money every single week in, week out, month in, month out. If this, what I'm saying now, is interesting to you and sounds interesting or makes sense to you, I want you to type the word ready on the chat. Type the word ready, REEDY. Type the word ready on the chat. Then I'm going to proceed to show you how to do it. But I want to be sure that I'm talking to you guys. You can see the screen clearly, you can hear me clearly. Type the word ready on the chat. Type the word ready on the chat. Make sure you are sharing the live to people who will need to benefit from this, because sharing this live sessions is like sowing a seed to somebody's life. The information being given is what people are paying heavily for. You are literally going to be giving out to them for free. So do this good for someone out there so they can literally benefit from it. Sadly, we cannot stream on all the platforms today because it turned out that I forgot to update the payment on the StreamYard. So basically, it's limited access, and also even the streaming quality is not at its peak of 1080p to like above and all that. So basically, now next slide, it's definitely going to get to its peak and all that. So let's move straight to next. Now, introducing the Bybit token splash. Now, a couple of times you'd have seen me posted something similar like this called Splash, token splash on Bybit. But now, one thing people do not know about this thing is that there's a special section on your Bybit app that has been dedicated to token splash alone. Now, if you open Bybit on your mobile phone right now or on your PC laptop, when you open it on your mobile phone, on the dashboard, the main page, you just click on the more section, MORE. And when you click on the more section, you are going to see something called token splash. So let me quickly see if I could, how do I do this now? Okay, let me activate the VPN on my phone, and then open up my Bybit app. So if you click on more, you will see this here. I don't know if this is going to show up. So you see here on this part, you see something called the token splash. Token splash. So all you do there is to click on the token splash option, and then it's definitely going to show up. So I think mine is loading up. and then it shows up like this. So here it shows here that the average gain on each token slash is $16. The average gain, you can see there, is $16. So far, about 57 projects are on the token splash with a total participant of 1.7 million persons. This means so many people are not even involved in this because so many persons do not understand this. And I say many people don't understand it because probably little or no person, nobody's explaining it or have come to take out time to show them that this is how this thing works. So now, if you go through this token splash, you see here ongoing, 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 ongoing. You see so many of them ongoing at the same time, and some have ended. So, but right now we have one. Then let me go back to the page one. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 token splash active. Now, what does this token splash mean? And how can you benefit from it? What does this token splash mean? And how can you benefit from it? Now, token splash, it's basically an event that is hosted between a crypto project and a particular exchange to reward is to reward what's the word I'm going to use now, to reward participants in that exchange who will buy that coin or trade that coin. How do I mean? Now, in a token splash events, there are about 11 of them. And you can just click on register, join now, join now, join now, and you can just register on all of them. It's just a simple click. As long as you're registered under our Bybit trading network and you've set up a Bybit account, all you just have to do is just click on register and you've registered on them. And number two, you need nothing less than $100 on your Bybit account. You need nothing less than that. The reason I said you need nothing less than that is because without it, that is like the base minimum all this Rebosars requires. That's like the base requirement. The minimum is $100. If you have above that, fantastic. But the minimum is $100. If you have like $500, fine. $200, fine. $300, fine. But the minimum is $100. Now, let's say you have $100, $1,000 is fine. Now, if you have this amount of money, what does Rebosar usually require? What does the token usually require? Most times they will tell you that buy the token and sell the token within this period of time, and you will qualify to earn from the airdrop of that token. So all you just do is, now let me click on one of them and see if it comes up on my end, because the network on my, I'm using a different network to stream than the one on my phone. There are two different networks, and the one on the phone is a bit messed up. I think is what also added to the issues we are having in the previous live streams and all that. So, and I don't want to cloud my Wi-Fi. So, but this is, so once you click join now, okay, it's one of them has finally loaded up, because I want the session to be a bit practical in a way that you guys can literally understand. So when you see here, I am clicking register to participate on it, and once I click it, automatically it will just tell you you're registered. As simple as that. You don't need to already, because you already have an account on our trading network. Now, the second task that says here is deposit at least 20 DYM or deposit $100 USDT and buy $100 of DYM on spot. Now, the unique thing is you're not buying it to hold it forever. You just buy it and sell it, as simple as that. So what basically I do most times in this stuff is I go to you sign up and register, you buy that coin, that particular coin on the Rebosar, sell it. go to the next one, register on it, buy the coin, sell it, go to the third one, register on it, buy the coin, sell it. So what you're doing is you are qualifying for the airdrop by just trading at least $100 worth of that coins or $100 worth of that tokens, and automatically you're qualified for that Rebosar. So now there are 11 currently going on, and let's say you register for this 11 of them now, and then you trade, do the tax, just do the tax, trade them $100 worth of the coin, then do it, or you just deposit the quantity, whatever, any of the tax for each of them. You do it the first, the second, the third for the 11 of them, and each of these 11 ends and probably start dropping the rewards. You get the reward sent out to you, and let's just say you get $10 out of 11 of these things for free, just because you bought and sell this coin on Bybit alone. Remember, they say the average here, according to what you can see on your Bybit. If you open the tokens plus section on your Bybit app, you will see there. According to what they are showing there, it's $16 average, but I'm bringing it lower. So let's say, okay, it's just $10. So $10 times 11, that's $110, and that is almost 180,000 or more in local currency of NGN as well. It's a huge amount of money. And even if we say you want to do it by 16 or $16, which is the average, let's say $16 times 11, that's $176. And if you convert it to whatever rate, that's over 200 and something thousand naira you are getting for free. So remember, you're not trading any signal, you're not copying and doing. This is different from whatever happens in the Bybit network. This is you taking advantage of the token splash opportunities so you can earn those rebosas as each and every single one of them comes in. And the good thing is that every single month this rebosas shows up on your Bybit app, and you can make this money for free with the money you have on that app. So it's a very simple process. There is no big extra thing to be done. As simple as you've registered a Bybit account under our Bybit trading network, and then you funded with a little above $100, and then you go to your mobile app, open it, click on the token splash section, and then when you go to the token splash section, register as all in all of them with just one click, and then begin the simple task there, which is the simple task there is simply just buy and sell, move to the next one, buy and sell, move to the next one, and you'll be qualified for all this. So most of the times when you see me get to post one of these rebosas, once in a while I usually post them just to draw people's attention to it. I don't even really need to post them. Even without me posting them or dropping any update on them, you can follow up the constant updates on them and be checking in every single week as they pop up, and engage on them in your spare time within just few minutes of click in a week. You could be making this amount of money for free. See why we say there's money everywhere in crypto? It's just that most of us are not paying attention. Most of us are trying to do things in the wrong way. We're trying to be everywhere, yet we are nowhere. We're trying to get results here, yet you're nowhere. You think you know, but how much have you made so far in crypto? How much have you made? The money you've made, is it enough to change your life? Or you are still playing? There are so many people in this space, in the crypto space, who are still playing. They are still joking. They think they know. They think that the $100 they are making is okay. They think that the $500 they are making is okay. They think that the $1,000 they are making is okay. When your mates are talking six figures in dollars, seven figures in dollars. If you follow me keenly on Twitter, you would have even noticed towards this evening, I dropped a congratulation message for a young guy. He's also on Twitter. It's also a very young person. He just crossed his first $1 million in crypto. His first $1 million, and I was so excited for him. I dropped a comment, and if you follow me on Twitter, you would have even seen my comment on that his post as well. So people are doing this thing, and this is the season. This is not the time whereby you should even wait for anybody to come and convince you that, okay, come and buy ETF report, come and join. No. This is not that time. If you are serious, you will push based on your own personal goal, based on your own personal target, based on your own personal targets. How much do you want to be making every single day, and how you going to keep at it? How you going to keep at it right now? If I'm making $5,000 in a day, I'm not even happy. If I'm making $10,000 in a day, I'm not even happy. Why? Because I know people who are doing way more than that in a greater amount. If I'm making $20,000 in a day, I am not even happy. I am not satisfied. Let me use that word. It's not that I'm not happy in Cook, but I am not satisfied as well. As of today, one of the platforms I'm in, and some of our guys have done over $200,000. Some persons in the group have done over $300,000. Some have done over 400 in a single day. In a single day, I've done a good amount of money, somewhere around $30,000 to $40,000 already. But this is the thing; it might be mind blowing to some people's ear and mind and know that as well. But whatever. So, what is some people's ambition? What is some people's what they want to make in the next 6 months? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Some of us are making that amount in a day. And here you are having the opportunity whereby you can be in a private group with me where once in a while and once a week or 3 times I share information which you can actually take that information and apply, and you are wasting time. It could be that you do not know what the opportunity of a lifetime is. And before some people are going to close their eyes and blink it, the bull run is going to be over. That's how crazy this thing is. Is that crazy? This, the way most people are being shocked now, Bitcoin is pop, 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 pop. That's how it's going to happen. You know, when I started talking about, I said to you guys, if you watch the previous live streams we had, I told you guys there that before April, before having that the Bitcoin is going to go back to its all-time high. And I also told you guys that there's going to be a little retracement from the January ending February. Then from February, it will start picking up. And by as we're entering March, it will before April, it will get to its all-time high. And everything I told you guys has already happened. That's the same way I'm telling you guys that these things and these things that are lined up are going to come up. These things and these things that are in progression are going to come. And you will start seeing each of these things playing out. But the biggest mistake you might ever make is that you do not take advantage of it. Let's say you do not get access to the ETF report, pay for it, and or you don't, you're not even in the bull run group. These are two crazy things, two damn things that could happen to you. Because imagine when you are having access, direct access to the main people who are behind the biggest cryptos ever. The biggest cryptos you're only reading about, you're inspiring. Imagine when you have direct access to you. That is where the source of the ETF report is coming in. Direct access from the main folks and the main facts who are the major money makers and the whales and the people behind the scenes involved in this crypto shit and all that as well. So anybody who have access to that, be privilege. Now let's talk about the 360 Kingdom syndrome and how I overcame it. The 360 crypto syndrome and how I overcame it. Now, the 360 crypto syndrome is more like this experience that people have, whereby you buy a coin and then the coin has not been going up, and then the day you sell it, the next week it's going to move up in value. Like you come to a point whereby your selling of a coin becomes a signal that that coin is going to go up. When you sell a coin, you just know that it's about to move up. Every time you sell off your bag you're holding, you now know that that coin, your decision to sell a coin becomes a pump signal for coins. And most people are like that. Most people are experiencing this thing, and it feels like what we call, sometimes it feels like a curse. You could even feel like you're cursed. You could even feel like, why is it me? Why is it happening to me? And the truth is, even the coins you are removing that money to go and buy, they might not even go up as you expect and speed. At the end of the day, that money you've rotated and rotated it, maybe from a $200, $500, it will go up to $3,000, $2,000, and then you come back to $1,000 and want to come back to that $500 and again come down to $200. At the end of the day, you will not even know what you have. And then maybe you say, okay, let me just take this money and just go and trade futures. And as you go and trade futures, you now stupidly risk everything and the whole money is gone. At the end of the day, you ended up in nothing. This is like the normal cycle for most people in crypto. So you see them trying to spend so much time online, but they are not making progress. And most people, sorry guys, most people are experiencing this thing. Most people are in this circle, they are in this phase, and it's pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up. Because I used to be like that. I used to experience it. I've been that, I've experienced it, I've been in that position, but there is how I overcame it. There are two things, ways I overcame it. The first way I overcame it is I developed a selling management plan, a selling management method. What is the selling management method? I don't ever sell off all my positions. I don't do it. So if even if I'm in, let's say I'm cash strapped, I have a coin and let's say I believe it's going to do so well, extremely well, and I'm cash strapped and there's a serious emergency, I need money. Even if I'm going to touch that coin, the best I will do is to sell off 50% of it. I must still leave something. So even if I sell off 50% of it and that percentage that led to that 50%, so the sell I sell, I will still benefit from the other 50%. So at the end of the day, it's me creating a discipline for myself to deny myself instant gratification and make sure that even if there is an emergency, I will never sell off 100% of my conviction place. Never. And what if the coins now even start going moving up in value? I still now have a selling mechanism. It's just like PEEP. When PEEP was at 20,000%, I had closed at 24, 25,000%, I closed 50% of my position. Then when it got to 30 something percent, I closed 25% of my position. And then when it touched 39% or so, almost 40,000%, I now closed my whole position. Before BTC started dropping, I closed my whole position for people and all that. But this is the point. There should be a mechanism. Two, when price is moving up in value. One, when even before nothing has happened, even before nothing has happened at all, you should have this in mind that okay, this is going to be my plan. That even if I'm going to touch, it's just going to be 50% here, and then I'm going to leave 50%. This is one of the most powerful things ever. But the reason why most people it's hard for them to do it is the crypto space is flashy. Everybody is coming and saying different things, and you are confused. See, I've been in this space for a long time now, and I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, the wise, the rich, the funny. I know every trick people do. I know it, even though I don't talk about it, even though I do not want, I don't even care about doing this thing. What I care about is making good money for myself, achieving my life dreams, and those who are serious enough can learn from what I do and replicate that same result, because it is impossible to listen to what I do, apply the method, that it is impossible to know what I do and you will not be rich. You will not be rich. So if you are connected with what I teach, the values I have access to, and you replicate it for yourself, it is impossible for you not to be super rich. It is impossible for you not to be super rich. It's just like we're talking about ETF report as well. The source where I got ETF report as well. Whatever is the biggest source, as long as crypto is concerned, that gives the biggest gains, I am connected to that source. Whatever it is, whoever the name is, I am connected to that source. And here I'm saying that the ETF report has access to the source, and I'm giving you a privilege to access, because even me myself, I paid and I travel. I have events every single week in, week out. There is always an event. Tomorrow I have an event I'm attending. I don't even post most of these things that I attend. As maybe just once in a while I post a few things and all that as well. And you can have access to this thing, because I always tell people that what is the benefit of mentorship? The benefit of mentorship, through mentorship, is giving you what you're not qualified for while qualifying you for it. So this is me saying, like, let's say someone wants to get the ETF report, and I'm like, okay, you do not have access to this set of persons. You cannot even afford a flight to travel to these places and spend money in hotels, but I can afford that, and I am doing that, traveling from one country to another for one event, another, and each of my flights is business class. Imagine what I'm spending, and the hotel fees when you're spending in a 4-star or 5-star hotel, how much you're spending every single day as well. And I'm saying for a privileged amount, which is 99 times less than what I'm spending. I can give you access to this same information as if you were there, and you can also replicate the result I have, maybe even a better way, and change your life. And you're sleeping on it. Is it not unfortunate that some people are unfortunate? Or we're even talking about the bull run group, right? Some people are still waiting for a push to be in where they could have made so much money, even in the information that was dropped the past week. I don't just even know what to say to people. But now this is the second thing I want to say that has issues with problem. Why people are unable to overcome this crypto syndrome. Everybody wants to upload it because crypto is so shiny. Everybody wants to go to the aggressive mode. We lack patience. We lack patience. We lack patience. We just feel like we want to join this thing, and the next day you want to turn your $100 to $1 million. How many times do you think that kind of a thing happens in crypto? You have to be truth. You, how many times do you think that happens in crypto? We have people launch. When people launched, we had some people turned $50, $100 to $1 million, $2 million. And then those people who turn these things will now come online, and they will now start giving you stupid and useless strategies, telling you that they got it because they did a very long form of research, and the research is that you should, once you put in the time, it is a lie. That is a big blatant lie, and you might not believe it, but I've been in this space and I'm telling the truth. Such kind of gains only come from access into the right informations, and you getting those informations early. Those people who make the biggest amount of money from PEEP were those who got access to the right information very, very early. It's just like AI Doge. When we posted AI, we even got airdrop on AI Doge. I called AI Doge on the early day. We also get airdrop on it. So if you bought AI Doge on the early day when the information dropped, and you put in, even if it's just $500 in AI Doge, you would have made nothing less than $50,000 just on that trade alone. And how do they come? Early information, access to these informations. This is what rules this space. Who you're connected to, who you know, and where you know. So apart from every other thing, because you see, cryptos, the way cryptos is, sometimes I come and explain things and some people are even confused what I'm explaining. Sometimes I come and teach things, some people are confused about what I'm teaching. So, but the simplest thing is not even about what I know. In the sense of, if it's knowledge, I am very knowledgeable. I'm one of the most intelligent people on planet Earth. I know it is not a brag, it is a fact. I have one of the highest IQs on this earth. And but it is not even by that. That is not even the secret to, should I say, wealth in crypto. There are people who know this crypto a lot, yet they are broke, poor, and busted. The difference between somebody that knows crypto a lot and is not making money, and the one that it seems as if he doesn't even know much but making a lot, is the access he has, his network, the kind of connections he has. Imagine if you're like me and you have access to people who created coins in the top 100 cryptos, top 50 cryptos, these founders. You have direct access to these founders. What's major information will not come into your ear you're not going to get? You have direct access to private equity fund founders. Which major information? Now, the only thing that now kills most people is, even these guys who are the major, you ask yourself, how do they play this crypto game? They don't play this crypto game the way most people are trying to play it now. Most of us were impatient, very impatient. You can only take, and we don't study patterns. We don't study patterns. See, go and look at, and there was, most times of that I do teachings and I reference to you guys. I sometimes I don't even talk about myself. I reference the testimonies of people who are doing well, and I use a pattern to show you how each this thing plays out in every single person. And most people who have done $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in crypto from small amount of money, they didn't do it with 1 million coins. They didn't do it with 1,000 coins. They didn't do it jumping here, there. They did it with just very few exclusive information. And they know that these things, they are sure guaranteed, and their lives changing. And that is how it is. This is why you don't see me posting 10 coins every single day. There are other people who do it, and it's not a bad thing for them to do it. But I'm not doing it because I understand that sometimes people can just even get lost. Young people don't just even get lost. But if you get the right information at the right time and you capitalize on it, your life is definitely going to change. To change. And this, so you have to tell yourself that I need to learn patience. You just have to learn it. You just have to learn it. Because what is going to happen to you when this crypto opportunity now dies down after this bull run? If the crypto opportunity we have now dies down after this bull run, what is going to happen to you? How are you going to go? Which other thing are you going to now do that is going to give you money? And even if you do those things that are going to give you money, how long do you think you have to wait? If you're putting money in stocks now, how long is it going to take you to make money in stocks? If you're putting money in real estate, how long will it take you to make money in real estate? Even if you're putting money in food, how long will it take you to make money in food? All these things takes time. If you're setting up a business, it will take time. But crypto, you want it to happen within 24 hours. That is not how these things are done. It's not how these things are done. It's just like people who got involved in, somebody joined we closed down the VIP last year, right? Or so, early last year. And somebody who joined sent a message, he's been in VIP. And I'm like, I now did the cross check from when he joined to the time he was sending that message. How many informations that I've posted? They were not up to 50, but let's say they were just about 30. And that out of those 30, 90% of them were very accurate. And maybe just 10%, less than 10% didn't go well. Now that 90%, some of them did 100x. Some of them have done 200x. Some of them have done 50x. Some of them have done 20x. This is why I always tell some people that, you see, even the live streams I do, I come and share free alphas. You will see some people who will still come to my DM and be asking me foolish information. But I've given life-changing information on live stream that has made people a lot of money. And it's not just me saying I have. You can even go back to the previous sessions. You will watch it. Watch the predictions I gave in the past and how it has played out. Both for coins, assets, where those are, and how much you would have made capitalizing. But no, some people just want to be unfortunate. And that's why I always tell people that everybody can be rich, but not everybody will be rich. And the number one evidence you know that a man's time has come is that his eyes will be opened. So even if I post about the ETF report, there are people who will see the opportunity in it and get into it because the time of their elevation has come. The time that their life is to change has come. But there are people who will not see it in it. It's because whatever financial capacity or mindset they've esteemed themselves, that is where they are going to be. They're just going to be in that level. And then there are the category of people who feels that no. If you want to excel in this space, you have to learn how to do things right. Now, the biggest crypto opportunity right now is in this season we are in. This season and this period we are in. And now Bitcoin is doing so well and it's currently retracing. So as BTC is retracing now, altcoins and more other altcoins are going to do so well. Before April, there'll be some coins that will do very, very well. And some of these new informations, I will give some of them to the bull run group. So if you're not in the bull run group, you will miss out on these informations. There are new informations that will be dropping for those in the bull run group. So make sure you join today. Tomorrow, make sure you plug in fast as they are dropping. There will be coins that we do before they have in April 21st. There will be coins that will do extremely well, and after they halving, there will also be coins too that will do so well. Two categories of coins. But the truth is, do you know them? Do you know them? You go on YouTube, you go on Twitter, you see people are posting 50 coins, 100 coins. It's just like a guesswork. When you post random things, anybody can come and post a long list. At the end of the day, out of that randomness, if 2, 3 does well, they will now come to the public and say they say this, they say that, they say this. All those things are guesswork. It's different from when you know that you're sure in this category and you hit it and nail it. That's how you make money. We are not here to play games. We're not here to be doing Timbo, Biscala, Balaba. We are bigger than that. Or more like the ETF report information as well. All those who got the ETF report are already in profit from the information that was dropped. And incoming new information will soon be dropped again for even exclusive to just those, which is not shared anywhere at all, exclusive to them as well. And they will also make another big amount of money. And you don't want to miss out the opportunity in this season. So you know the later part of this year should just going to be harvest season for you. And next year, see the way crypto is pumping and everybody is posting, Bitcoin is at this price. Now the thing is it the problem is it's not about Bitcoin being at this price. The question is, are you benefiting from the pump of Bitcoin? Now, Bitcoin is going up. Some of us we are happy that our banks are going up because we know the we know the coins that will move up with Bitcoin when it is pumping. And as Bitcoin is going down, I still know the coins that will still move up when it is coming down. And we are happy. But the question is, are you really happy? You're just happy that Bitcoin is moving up. Are you benefiting from it? See, I used to be there. I used to be foolish like that. I'm happy that Bitcoin is moving up. Crypto, 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 crypto. But was I actually benefiting from it as I should? No. And many persons are in that category. You need to stop playing in this season we are in, and then make the best of it. Make the best of it. Make the best of it. Now, there's a money management plan I use for sports and a management plan I use for futures. If you've watched the free videos I did for the Bybit network, you'd have learned a lot. But over time, I always refine my approach to these things. I always refine my, and that's why specifically I drop from time to time sports calls on the Bull Run group, sport futures calls, leverage calls as well. And I explain this and this. There's a specific money management plan and approach I use in these categories that ensures me never to get liquidated, never to lose money, and to be super, super profitable all the time. And I can also teach you that same thing, show you that same thing. In fact, there's a special class I'm hosting for the Bull Run group, which is going to be the next class I'll be hosting for them. If you join the Bull Run group, you'll be able to partake in that class as well, because that class will be showing them how, even if it's just $10 or $20 you have, you can turn it to thousands of dollars, no matter how little it is. And I'm going to host a special class for them where I will share my plan on this. So if you want to have access to that plan, make sure you join the Bull Run group as well, which I'm going to share with them. Now, one thing that is going to happen to you in this season and this time, what I refer to as the biggest mistake, could be the biggest mistake of your life, is being involved in crypto this bull run. You know that crypto is moving, Bitcoin is moving, you're happy, you're talking about it, but it seems like you are tied down. It seems like you're not in the bull run group. You don't even have access to the ETF reports. You don't have access to right information that you are certain and sure of. You are not plugged in. You don't that will be the biggest mistake of your life, because generations to come, even your children will remind you of it. It will be like a tale. So you don't want to be making that mistake this time. Plug into the group, get access to the information, pay it for it, and maximize it now, because time. Why am I saying it now? Because this is the truth. This is something that happens in even in the space we're in. People who don't pay now will still pay later. People who don't, they will still. But the truth is, imagine when you're getting involved in an early time, when so people are up 20x, 30x, 40x. That is when you want to now pay. It's foolishness. It's really foolishness. When right now, all you have to do is to take action to have, what do we say information is the cure for any man's frustration and the secret key to any man's advancement in life. When you have the right information from the right person at the right time and you take advantage of it, your life will have explosive returns, even in your finances. As simple as ABCD, there's no big deal about it. And the biggest mistake you can ever make in this year right now is, if you're not in the bull run group, two, and you don't even have access to the ETF report, that's the biggest undoing you are doing yourself, because these two things is literally a license for your next financial level in this year that we are in, and you shouldn't be dwelling on them as well. Now, I've said so much so far. I've told you guys the opportunity for the free Rebosar. I always come here and show you guys practical steps that you can literally take those things and start making money on the go for yourself. I've done this time and time and time again. And many times when I do this, some people do it, they make testimony. Sometimes I even go as far as sharing this testimony for you guys to benefit from it. And you can literally replicate the same. You can literally do the same and make money for yourself. Then I also told you guys about the 360 situation that people are experiencing. And the three things that I use to help myself in it, which one is the 50-50 sell method I use when there's an emergency and I've held the coin for too long, and the profit strategy, which has to do with never selling it as long as I know it has a good potential in the long term. And number three, which is like the foundation of these two, is that without patience, I won't be able to do the both of them. It will be like a waste of time, a waste of energy, a waste of effort. So patience is necessary, especially in this bull run season we are in. You can make $1 million, you can make 5 million, 2 million, $10 million. You can make so much money only if you adhere to the right course and take the right steps. Most of what you're seeing online that can change people's life is no longer glaring. It's all hidden. And what I'm doing here is coming out to the open and telling you the honest truth and the honest facts that you need to take it or leave it. If you want an advancement, you want a shift, you want a change, you want because I'm literally doing everything possible to help all of you as much as I can. We had an airdrop group that was created for free, giving out information being dropped there with different admins, created the Bybit trading network for free, giving information sorry, that dropping daily trades that people can literally make money for free. The only two information that is exclusive, one is the bull run group, which you should join by all means, and which is very super cheap, and the ETF report, which you need to have both of them. And they are exclusive because it takes time, energy, effort, money to get access to this content, to get access to this info. So if you do not want to miss out in this move and this mini season, make sure you are plugged in. We'll be having periodic because I'm back to be doing our live stream. So I'll be sharing more powerful content and more powerful information from us from time to time. Like on Friday, which is going to be 2 days from now, to the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, and then on Friday is going to be first. So on Friday is 1st of March. I'll be showing you guys how you can fund your lifestyle. The secret to crypto millions and fund your lifestyle is making the best of their life. Country, have access to a lot of privileges. How can you, when you have access to crypto millions, and how can you fund your lifestyle? My feeding, my lifestyle, is all funded by crypto. I deposited money that I borrowed many years ago to start crypto. Until date, I have not flowing, and everything has just been out of crypto, coming out. Every other business and stuff I started, and you can have that lifestyle. You can have that same result. I have it, and every day it gets better for me. It can also be possible for you, for every day for you to get better for you, and for you never to have a negative, a bad yesterday. Do all you can to plug into the opportunities available, the offers available, the discounts available, the information available, the groups available. Do not dull. And any live session we are in, make sure you join on time. Listen and pay attention to the words. Listen to the instructions, the alphas, the strategies. Take them, apply it, be patient, and definitely see results scale over time. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on Friday, where I'm going to be showing you how you can start accessing crypto millions and fund your lifestyle exclusively from that single one crypto secret, which I'm going to share on Friday. Bye for now and see you soon. Meanwhile, the link for the Bull Run group was updated on the screen. You can quickly click on it and join and pay and plug in. If you just want to pay directly without going through the long process, reach out to my DM and let me know, and then you can also plug in and have access to as well. And probably by Friday, I think we'll stream to other platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and what have you. Bye for now, fam. See you on Friday. Like we always say, if the students be ready, the SHIFU will always appear. And when SHIFU appears, what happens? The students always prevail. It's a prevailing time for us. It's a prevailing season for us. And I wish you the best. And that's why we do the best possible to make everything available for us to just make the most out of the season and the time we are in. Do not sleep on it, guys. Bye.